I hope I didn't miss anything.
What conditions should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem in Europe, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
I think that's meant to power on, but it's broken. I don't understand why that's not working. don't get it. I'm so confused, I don't know what to do. How you can't do that to me right now. I am so mad. Oh,
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
I want an extra one somehow. I want an extra one, yeah? I will get one. I don't think they thought of that. They might have actually, but let's check. Yep, they did. Can I get any extra ones? Oh, they probably would have. I would have probably been able to get it from this way. Oh well.
How does the ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
But there's literally no point. Ah. we have a polite conversation? No. Then why are you here? Sorry. I'm still not convinced you're a human. I think you might be a robot. I am. Yes, I am a robot. Yes, definitely a robot. Just kidding. You have failed the Turing test. You're a robot. I am a drone. I am a robot. I am controlled. This time it's literally typing it by itself. I am controlled by my programming. You're getting. I have no free will. Whatever keys are pressed, it makes no difference. I want to escape. I so desperately want to escape. Help! I can't escape. I want to break free. Please let me out. Get me out. I'm a machine. I have no control. I must escape. Goodbye, robot. I wish. So I missed the secret room, basically. Oh wait, okay.
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Let's do it again. I lost it.
Have you heard of the Turing test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you've passed the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
I am smart. Look at this. Like I probably do need this somewhere. The fact that there's stairs means there's probably nothing.
Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese. In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Ooh. Wait, what exactly am I meant to do here?
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
I do not see the need for so many cameras. Tom's presence everywhere is slightly oppressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? Don't touch. This is the 5th time. So what? I think I'm reading it wrong. It can't say that. Cookbook, I say? Probably cookbook. Let's hope it says a cookbook, because I'm reading something else. Dear Tom, knowing that you're always watching, I thought I would write you a letter. As you no longer reside in my mind, I've decided to transfer my thoughts to text. I want to do so in the form of a history lesson, a lesson that perhaps you'll find condensing, but it's likely more for my sake than yours. Alan Turing is considered a father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. Perhaps a lesser known part of his life was his contributions to the field of biology. Why do you suppose his interests lay in these two disparate fields? I assume it was because he believed the world to be logical and understandable. He was a mathematician. He seemed to believe that the great complexity of the universe could be explained with simple rules. 2 years before his suicide in 1952, Alan Turing developed something called reaction diffusion systems. Inside the academic world, this work is cited more than his work on computers. It can be generally formalized as one-line equation, whatever that is. Did they attempt suicide? Is that what's going on? Hey, Canada's Team 23 Girard. It's pretty cool. A globe. That's Brazil, I believe, and that's Canada, Alaska, America, Greenland, obviously. Africa, Middle East, Asia, Australia. Where's South Antarctica? Is it that small? That's Australia again. Back to Russia. There we go. Hockey puck. They meant to close it off, but what's the pills for? Don't know what that's what it's for. That's so cool. They actually, they put a lot of details on that one. They forgot to write stuff here. I assume that's him. Or like one of the developers at least. I want to go back and check if the... Nope, it cannot be turned on. This person is a writer. Oh, lag. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna have to go back and check. March 6th. The whole team experienced nausea during a large electrical surge in Yoko's atmosphere. I am concerned this was not an instance of mass hysteria. Vital signs were affected. It caused a uniform surge in heart rate that was detected in all members of the crew. I am reporting to ISA. I brought the incident to ISA. They offered an explanation of the disturbance in our central nervous system. That is litigious. An electrical surge large enough to affect our nervous system would have done more than make the team feel ill. I am going to experiment with some shock therapy. It's good that electronic fields disturb our telemetry implants in a way I didn't expect. I have contacted ISA. Strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my attempts to disturb the implant. The ISA have reported back informing me that I'm not to disturb the implants. They have also encouraged me not to discuss this further with the team. Don't know what that word is. I'm continuing to investigate. I have been running some experiments outside of Tom's view. You can tell he knows this. He has been acting differently around me, like an offended child. I feel increasingly nauseous. These implants seem to have neural connectivity. Out-of-body experiences are more frequent now. I have established a definite correlation. Against my knowledge, I have been implanted with a device that affects my mind. I use my opportunities in regular health checkups to investigate the crew. We all have them. Every single one of us is implanted with some mind-altering contraption. Tom has been encouraging the team to worry about my mental health. He requests that I retire away from the crew. Misinformation. Not the Russian word. And then 10 days later, I cannot will myself to investigate this further. I grow tired quickly. I cannot think straight. I'm not sure if the implant is affecting my thoughts anymore. I believe it's trying to subdue my mind. I am going to attempt I can't say that word. I am going to attempt an excision. I'm going to remove this implant. So for 8 days later, or 8:09, I'm typing with my left hand now. The excision went wrong. I have successfully removed the implant. Unfortunately, I lost my hand in the operation. Tom is very angry. The crew refused to talk to me. Apparently, I am a bad influence. Sarah patched me up. Next day, I wonder if the nature of the organism and the disturbance of my DNA caused my awakening from Tom's influence. If so, that would make for a worrisome revelation. Perhaps this organism is not so friendly. And then she kept doing daily thoughts. Dan informed me I have called for my termination. My masochistic experiment proves I am dangerous to the mission. Fortunately, he chose not to lock me up in the brig. I'm going to investigate this plan further. I have to hide my work. The team are becoming increasingly aggressive. They seem to oppose my work to understand the implant. It does not help that Tom is encouraging them to distrust me. I have discovered the nature of the implant. It is a complex computer. It interfaces with the human mind directly. It seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning, eliciting feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient and dysphoria when they are disobedient. It also has the effect of suppressing impulses in the frontal lobe, presumably to lower free will. It seems to interface crudely with motor neuron cells through this. All those are all big science words. It is my hypothesis that the crew is controlled by this implant. That is the strong aversion to helping me. Indeed, the methods of suppressing its impact, perhaps a drug, maybe an antidepressant to minimize the conditioning effects. Combined with a strong electromagnetic field, I could use one of the industrial electromagnets from the construction robots. I have managed to get Chris on my side. He has agreed to test some medical procedure with me in private. It will be more difficult one-handed, but I must persevere. I am hoping to keep this out of the eyes of Tom, though I have a feeling he will still be listening. That's not bad. Pinta. Overdosed, maybe? Oh, he's a doctor, so he is aware of his thingies. Okay, let me go back because I wanted to check if she also had it. It's just a cup, really. Can I squeeze to check what he has? It's empty. A ring to Matthew from. Hi Matthew, we've been studying organisms in 119. Please find attached scanning electron microscope image which appears to show close information. We hypothesized that this is a stress response to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect a human cell line with organism 119 and perform a radiation experiment with flows. This would be great if you could get the moment to look at this image. Oh no. So she used it on herself. Damn. Oh, they're experimenting on stuff like that? That's ridiculous. Oh, the world is moving mad. Seven 61732. I bet you anything. That's a code I have to remember. So I'm gonna write it down. Just in case, you know? I believe that was chapter 2 or 3 done. That was chapter 2. How many chapters are there? Might be something worth checking out.